Hello ladies and gents, welcome to the first look of the new Mercedes GLC in the AMG line. So we have a beautiful spec in black with some contrasting silver accents on it. So let's come a little bit closer and check it out. Now I filmed the Avant-Garde, but it's time to do the AMG line. So we have the daytime running lights with two strikes, and we have this beautiful blue symbols there, also projectors there on the digital lights. You can see Mercedes-Benz inside, so looking gorgeous. On the AMG line we have this in piano black, side tunneling there. Now we have a little chrome at the bottom. We have these Mercedes-Benz stars, they're chromey on the top, black at the bottom. Big air intake on the top, a little bit on the bottom. On the top you have flaps, so it's closed. We're in Swiss, so they have small place on the front. And on the AMG you get one strike. Big star is where the radar is. You have the 360 parking camera there, and of course classical Mercedes-Benz badge. You can see the beautiful metallic black color. I'm gonna move here so you can see the whole car in the frame. Now it'd be ideal if this person would close the doors. We're gonna do another round check later when we turn on the lights. So beautiful diamond cut, silver on black, 5-spoke, 255/45 are 20-inch alloys, came on Continental tires. Now checking the front, you can see one speaker at the top. You can see two lane assist cameras, light and rain sensor, and camera for traffic. So backing up, let's see the profile of the car. You can see here gorgeous alloys, nice skirt at the bottom, and it is extending a little bit towards the rear. You have the chrome bezel around. Of course you can spec that all in black if you want. We have thin roof racks in silver. You can see the side mirrors, turn signals, camera, and LED light, and another camera for the blind spot. You have a blind spot warning in there in the mirror itself. Tinted windows on the back. And in Mercedes we have these top in silver, and you can touch on both front and rear. So if you get keyless entry, you get that silver on the top. Another look at the alloys. And then on the back, I love these new LED headlights on the new generation. They really look very elegant and slim. GLC 300 4Matic. Now if I back up, you can see the car from this angle, and of course unfortunately fake exhaust. You have to buy the real AMG performance car to get real exhaust there. Now this is in piano black now, but it kind of disappears in the black car. Let's open the cargo space. So backing up, you can see the whole cargo space in frame, and voila, this is massive. So let me just use the cover. So this is how it would look with cover. This is some sort of a leather-ish material there. So you have this like big carpet, you can see that you can take out. It has double sides, it's rubberized, but there's also carpet underneath, so I'm not sure what's the really point of that. Aluminium door strip, this is just blue film protection. This is flat entry, so easy to put some cargo inside. And you see also here underneath massive storage area. Now there is this little hook here, you can put it there, and you can see the space underneath, loads of space. There's for towing, emergency triangle, first aid, little reflector vest there. Mercedes, well, it's like a little box thing you can open. Batching kit there, and if we close this up, you gotta push this guy inside this here. Close it up. So let me just adjust this. So checking the right side, you have to the points all four sides. You have a strap there, have a grocery hook, you can knock down the seats. And on the left, you have a little extra space with a net, warm light, only one on the left. Knock down the seats, grocery and 12-volt outlets. Let's close this up. And on the top, you have this dual light, red and white, illuminating down. You have over here on the top for towing. You can see that extending. It locks into position, so you can see that. And then if you pull it again, it's just going to retract by itself. Let's press to close. And back up here, there's no one behind me. You can see the car. It looks gorgeous. I really love it. It looks powerful and it's really sleek. Now let's get on the front as soon as these people finish up. So just the closing sound. Good closing sound. Doors open wide. We have good seals. So Mercedes quality. We have all soft touch. We have beautiful ambient lights. This is silver automatic windows, brand new speakers in aluminium, and big pockets. I'm gonna get quickly inside. So someone left the rear open. You can see that there, and you can put the seatbelt in here, so it's not in the way. We have beautiful seats. So let me just close this up. Some people don't have manners, so they just leave it open. I'm gonna jump inside and close it up. So inside, we can see we have plenty of feet room, plenty of knee room. Now, someone was playing with the seat, but even if I back it up a little bit, you can see there's plenty of knee room. Now, turn on the reader's light, you can see a little bit better. We have pockets here. This is all covered by leather. On the rear, if I turn on the other light here, you can see air vents and little rubber mat, so it looks like it's eyes and opened, like oh, little joke there. And we have two USB-Cs. They have blue lights. Now I'm wondering if these lights change with the ambient light color. Transmission tunnel is tall, but I think you could squeeze a third person, maybe be short leg space. This is nice and soft, really soft leather. Sorry, I was a little bit rushing just to rush in and close the car, because people jump in Mercedes when they see the lights on. This is your ISOFIX, and over here, if we open up, you can see. So there's supposed to be another click. Ah, there we go. So I've missed that the last time. Adjustable cup holders. You can put a tablet here. So the first one opens up this one, then it slightly click it, but not all the way in, and then it extends those. Look at that. So that is really nice. So this is not where you put your bottles. So yeah. Now you can see the top. Now this cover is not closed, but there's also a speaker here. I know it's dark, but you should be able to see that. They've tried to maximize the headspace there. All four sides have handles and reading lights. You have also hooks there. Have nice big tall windows. Even there, you can knock these down a little bit. You would see better. Gorgeous ambient lights. It's like a disco inside, and headspace. So a 2-meter tall person can straighten out plenty of headspace. That's why I love the GLC. For many other reasons. Here you can press in to extend back and forth the headrest. You can see that. For up and down, you have to use the electronic option. You can adjust the seatbelt height there, and no hooks on the B-pillar. And here's the gorgeous front. So we will jump there. So this is supposed to be closed, just to show you. It's super horrible, the piano black, and it's super reflective. So let's jump to the front. And good opening and closing sound. The front doors open really wide. And over here you can see speaker on the top, ambient lights, lock or unlock. This is all for power seats, memory option, and heated option. You can lock the rear for the kids, all power windows. You can fold and electronically adjust the mirrors. Beautiful ambient lights. You can open or close from the driver position. There's a rubber mat there, but bottom is hard plastic. Here you have the Burmeister speaker, aluminum finish there, Mercedes-Benz illuminated doorstep. Now you have only here a lumbar. You can see the beautiful seats, small bolsters. So this is really small. BMW is doing this, but you have big ones on the top. Now these are super hot because the seat heaters were on. You can see the, sorry for the flares, lens flares. You can see the sport valves there, electronic parking brake, and keep your lights on automatic. Electronic steering column. Let's jump inside. Let's close it up. Good closing sound. So yeah, someone was tampering with my seat that I've adjusted, but you know, it's a car show. Now I'll lock myself in so I don't get interrupted. And I'm just gonna back up a little bit so you can get a better camera angle. Switching to wide lens. So this is the beautiful point of view, and voila, you have a massive digital cockpit display on the side facing the driver, and beautiful air vents with the dynamic, ambient lights. Zooming back in. Now, quickly checking the steering wheel, we have textured leather perforated on the sides, flat bottom. This is the AMG. You have double spokes like the classical cars. Touch controls, this one's for this screen, this one's for that screen, and you have here volume options. Beautiful details here. This is some kind of wood option, so you can pick different options there. And over here, you can see the air vents open or closed. Now the window is a little bit open, so just have that in mind. This is nice and soft. You have air vent to the side, leather on the top. This part is hard, this one's padded. You have a speaker there. Beautiful. I love Mercedes ambient lights. And over here you can see also there's actually quite enough
Please check your
space there.
Me settings to use online functions
I've
of the
touched
system.
something with the elbow there, so you also have a nice flint here, and you can unlock that there. Now main screen is here, start stop engine, and over here just quick overview of the MBUX. You have all the settings here. Now I'm not going to go through this, I already showed that. And to wrap it up, you have the hazards here, touch lights you can turn on or off, and volume settings or car shortcuts there. And over here we have the cup holders, 2 USB-Cs in blue, and over here a rubber mat there, and over here we have the little cubby there, 2 additional USB-Cs and a light. And this is not to squash your cables. The seats are nice and comfy. On the top you have baseless mirror, good overview in the back, ambient light, passenger airbag information, lights, emergency calls, interior lights, and on the top rack, bending it up, you have the privacy mirror for the light and documents holder. Now this part does not extend, so it's not covered completely. And on the front there is plenty of headspace for a tall person. So I wanted to lock myself not to get interrupted, but you know, they want the clients to watch the cars, so you know, their bosses complain, so they're kind of knocking at the doors there. But people are usually drawn to the cars because of the lights. English?
For that we have press dice. Please.
I am pressed.
Yes, but then you have to do it in the press die, not now.
Well, there's a lot of cars. Well, I'm waiting the entire day as well.
To enter in the car, want to have a seat.
Well, wait your turn.
Please.
So, people are impatient and rude. I'll just open the bonnet. So as you can see, we're gonna go to the front, check the bonnet. Now there is a left of the star opening mechanism there, and you can see the big Mercedes cover there. So your washer fluid is on the, well, should be on the side somewhere, but I don't see it, to be honest, in this case. So usually, yeah, it's blue over there. So you have the dampeners here. If I back up, you can see the full car, at least a portion of it. Okay, and I'm gonna just let it drop. Works this perfectly, a little bit loud. And you can see the lights. So the gentleman that was arguing that he cannot get his turn already left. So yeah, it's just, it happens on car shows. People are just rude and impatient. So I was on a press day. This is the public opening day, but just so many cars to film. You can't film it all on press days when they have parties and loud music that you get copyright strike for. So turn on the LED headlights. You can see how they look really beautiful. If I come a little bit closer, you can see the both lens lit up there, and it's quite gorgeous. If I get to the front, sorry, I've wanted to show you the car with the closed doors, but it's just impossible on a car show, apparently. Now we'll do the turn signals as well and show you the spec. So turn signals are there. So gorgeous. So top daytime running lights turn to turn signals, and you can finally see the car with the closed doors on all sides. So the top part turns into turn signal, and then these two are lit up above the lenses. Moving to the back, you can see the side turn signal, and to wrap it up, you can see the rear before someone turns it off. As I've said, I know everything on car shows. It's just quite difficult. If you want to see more from Zurich, subscribe and check the other cars.